Alright, Dr. Cray. Here she blows. The Giles 202. Dun, 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 dun. I got some stickers to add. Yeah, your mom's up there talking to you on the phone right now. Alright. What we did is we put the striping in underneath, as you can see, the turtle deck. Did it in blue. And man, was that tough. There's a couple imperfections here and there, but you know what? It's a Carl plane. Alright. Anyway, put the stripe on there, red all the way down, and then there's a side stripe. Got the turtle deck put in place. Come around the top, brought over the top and looped it down. I'm going to put the sticker across here, which goes right in through there. This guy that your mom did for me. It looks something similar to me. Even got my name on the back. Here goes de toi. Somewhere in there. Okay. So as we're sitting here looking this bird over, we got the nice finish epoxy all the way on my firewall, so I didn't cover it. Epoxy this, fold it over nicely, and you do little snips right here, snip, 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 little short snips, and you just fold them over individually. You put this top part on first. Actually, you do the bottom. I do the yellow first here, and then you do the bottom, which I just went and covered it with the wonderful finish and just epoxy, and put that piece up on there because it's going to be covered up by the firewall anyway. And then took it all the way across the back end, one piece, and then you do this was very difficult, put the L connections in here first, and then you come all the way out in two pieces because arm away. Roll this ding dong over, and there it is. You put the bottom on first of the yellow with the scissor cut that are in there, or the L cuts, and this is the last pieces that we put on was the red stripe. But putting this together is something I've got to show you. And Gerald didn't want me to go and run a video of it or anything, but how to cut this out and put in this is really difficult. Put in an angle, fold it over, and then you just basically go and cut this excess. It's right down here, and you just fold this over along with the other turtle deck. Put an L in that thing right in this part. You cover this, you know, all separate, and then you put this on top. Imperfection, I think this is right here, a little bit of glue. I don't know if you can see it or not, probably can. But I think it dropped when I was gluing up the front end. But that's the bottom. In here, you've got the weights, of course. It's all hidden. This is one piece right here, and I'm going to take my iron over it and hit some edges, and then this piece came out here, all one piece. This piece right here, it said to go, this is where originally the landing gear would go, okay? But I've read a lot of the stuff on the internet from past experiences that they had a lot of falling back, or actually nose overs because the landing gear is too far back. So what I did is we moved it of course an inch forward, and I built this all up around in here. If you can see it or not, flip this over. Built that completely up, and then sanded it all down, and then the gear itself, of course, forward. Yeah. Goes in there like so, and it'll get screwed in place and everything else. I got to rehit this. I'm going to take the wheels off and rehit the gear again with some luster coat. get a little more sheen out of it. But the folding over, and then you got to snip these right here, because the contour, they start actually lifting up. You got to snip these little dinky things, and then you just fold them down individually. And the monocoat is real nice. Fold that over and put it in place. I had to end up redoing this because my wing had a little wobble to it. I epoxied the corners of these where the servo tray, but only going to have one servo, and that's just for the throttle. As you can see in there, there's my tube where my servo line's in there. I gotta carefully cut out my servo holes and connections, and then nice and easy fold them over, and there you go. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off and put the wing on with the tail. Be right back.